I was for this merger 100%. Many good things came out of it.
At the time of the merger, being a part of the Methodist Church at that time, the Methodist Episcopal Church, I didn't know much about the Evangelical United Brethren Church. Now they're very close because they come from the Wesleyan tradition. So it was not a radical change for either group, I don't think.
If you take a look at numbers, it was very obvious that the former Methodist Church was larger percentage-wise, number-wise than the former Evangelical United Brethren Church. And yet great leadership came from both denominations. The idea was that we would do some things different, yes, but there was no point in throwing the baby out with the bathwater, and anything that was a salient, wonderful, mission-minded program should continue.
Well, this is the culmination of a lot of dreams, prayers, hard work, looking toward the union of the spiritual descendants of John Wesley in this new church. This is a great day of rejoicing.
It was exciting to get to know new pastors who are now part of the same denomination, and it was good. But there were some downsides.
There were people who felt as if the former Evangelical United Brethren Church would be swallowed up by the Methodist Church in the merger. So they were concerned about that union.
And there were a lot of local church issues. For example, if there were two First churches in a town, one First EUB and one First Methodist, somebody had to change their name. Maybe both churches would have to change their names.
My prayer was that it would truly become a new church rather than one church absorbed another.
When the merger had actually happened, and I returned from Dallas in 1968 and took up my role as a pastor of a church, there began to be a few people who were really still quite uncertain that they were comfortable in the Methodist Church coming into our churches, and they would raise questions. For example, if I spoke about the Methodist Church in a sermon, say some Sunday morning, they would say to me afterwards, "Reverend Hamilton, you forgot that this is the United Brethren and now the United Methodist Church." And they would remind me of that. And I had to remember to talk about the United Methodist Church. And if I left out that word, I heard about it.
I think we have grown in the past 50 years in a variety of ways. One is a sense of broadness of ecumenical involvement. There is a sense also that we have recognized our roots in both sides of the Evangelical United Brethren Church and the Methodist Church. And in doing that, we have become a better people because of what has happened through that union.
And the United Methodist Church has as great an opportunity to be in mission and in ministry as I know of any denomination anywhere. And I continue to be proud to be a United Methodist. There's a lot of work out in the world to be done. I would challenge those who are emerging leaders to pick up that baton and take it wherever God calls them to take it. The world is our oyster, and it's important that we respond to the call.